Good morning students. Today's video is on exercise 1.2 question number 4th and 5th. First three question I have already done in my previous video and this is the third video on exercise 1.2. The first video is on the introduction, second on the first three parts of exercise 1.2 and next we move on to the fourth and fifth part of the exercise 1.2. So let's start with this video. The question is I have already done with this formula in the introduction part or in the question number second of exercise 1.2 that given is HCF of 306 multiply and 675 is equal to 9. Then find LCM of 306 and 657. I've already told you the formula of HCF of two number multiply by LCM of two numbers is equal to product of both the numbers. So HCF of 306 657 multiply by LCM of 306 657 is equal to 306 multiplied by 657. What is the HCF of these two number? It is already given, that is 9 multiplied by LCM of 306 and 657, that is 306 multiplied by 657. Now LCM of 306 and 657 is 306 multiplied by 657. Here the 9 is in multiply. If we take it to that side, then it is in divide. Here we can do two things. First one is we can multiply these two terms and then after that we divide it by 9. And second one is we cut it with the 306. So let's do the cutting. Here we cut the 3 3s are 9 and 3 10 3 1 0 2 and again 3 1s are 3. 3 3s are 9, 3, 34. That is 34 multiplied by 657. And if we multiply 657 by 34, we get the answer is 2233. So here it is the answer. It is the fourth question of this exercise. Next, move on to the fifth question of this exercise. Okay student, here is our next question, that is question number 5. Check whether 6 raised to the power n can end with digit 0 for any natural number n. 6 raised to the power n can end with digit 0 for any natural number n. If you have a NCERT textbook with you or any PDF file, the question is same as question given in example number 5th. Here is the example number 5th. And that is check whether the 4 raised to the power n can end with digit 0 for any natural number n. So this question can be in exam in multiple ways, 4 raised to the power n, 6 raised to the power n, 7 raised to the power n, and so on. So the answer will be the same, only the digits are differ. So 6 raised to the power n. So let's write the answer. If a number 6 raised to the power n for any natural number n were to end with digit 0, then it would be divisible by 5. Then it would be divisible by 5 or 5 must be in its prime factors. मतलब क्या है इसका कि अगर कोई भी नंबर को 6 रेज़ टू पावर n है, चाहे 4 रेज़ टू पावर n है, अगर उसके डिजिट को 0 पे एंड होना है, 0 पे एंड होने का मतलब कि जैसे मैं 3 की पावर 3 लिख दूँ, 3 3 ज़ा 9, 3 ज़ा 27, तो यहाँ 7 आ रहा है, तो उस डिजिट को यहाँ पे 0 पे एंड होने की कौन सी पावर होएगी कि ये 0 पे एंड हो जाए। मतलब कि वंस प्लेस पे 0 आना चाहिए, तो 5 मस्ट बी इन इट्स प्राइम फैक्टर। तो उसके प्राइम फैक्टर्स में 5 का होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। सो लेट्स मेक द प्राइम फैक्टर ऑफ 6 दैट इज 3 इंटू 2। ओनली 2 प्राइम फैक्टर दैट इज 3 एंड 2, 5 इसमें नहीं है। सो द ओनली प्राइम फैक्टर, सो द प्राइम फैक्टर्स of 6 are 3 and 2. So for any natural number n, or we can say there is no natural number, for any natural number n, 6 raised per n will never end with digit 0. 6 raised per n will never end with digit 0. कोई भी n की पावर ले लें अगर, तो 6 रेज टू द पावर n कभी भी 0 पे एंड नहीं होगा। नेक्स्ट वन इज द एक्सप्लेन क्वेश्चन नंबर 6। Okay student, let's start with this sixth question of this exercise 1.2, or probably the last one of this. Explain why 7 into 11 into 13 and the next one 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 plus 5 are composite number. First I make it clear what are the composite number and what are the prime numbers. Composite number are those numbers which are divisible by more than 2 or 3 numbers, that is and if we define prime as prime numbers are divisible by only 2 numbers, that is 1 and by itself. Repeating it, prime numbers are divisible by only 2 numbers. First one is the 1 and the second one is by itself. वो सिर्फ 2 टेबल्स पे ही कट होते हैं, जैसे 3 है, 3 1s are 3 और ये 3 पे टेबल पे ही जाएगा। ओके, एंड द 5 इज अ प्राइम, 7 इज अ प्राइम, 11 is a prime, and 23 is a prime, 17 is a prime. So these are the prime number and rest are composite. Like we say about the 6, if we make the prime factors of 6, तो 6 1 और 6 के अलावा 2 और 3 पे भी जाता है, तो it is a composite number. In similar way we have to show that these are the composite number. So let's start with this 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. Both have 13 here, so we take out the 13 common here, plus 1. 77 plus 1 into 13, that 13 multiplied by 78. If we multiply these numbers, so this number is divisible by 13, divisible by 78, or by 1 or by itself, the number we get after the multiply. So more than 2 numbers, that is it is also divisible by 1 by itself and other than 13 and 78. So it is composite. Similar way, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5, we take out the 5 common, and here is 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1. The similar reason, we don't need to multiply these numbers to because it increase the length, and this question is hardly a 1 or 2 marks, so don't need you need not to multiply these terms. Simply it is divisible by 5 or by itself or by the multiplication of this number, so it is a composite number. So that's is, here's the exercise 1.2 ends, and in the next video I've already posted on the YouTube. It is on the root 2, root 3, root 5 or root n as irrational number. How to prove this number as the irrational number. I have already made this video on the YouTube link, and I will share it on your WhatsApp page or class page. So do check that video also. Thanks for watching.